Hi Cookie Runners, down here from the Turbo Concept USA, or some sort of Turbo Concept Euro USA as well, that where today we're gonna be taking for one drive. That the first thing we got 2044 pumpkins, we have collected a lot, and it's time to get some more pumpkins we're going to get out here. But first, we're going to see that we're absolutely going to get inside as anyways. I'm not using this vehicle like these things as well. But by the way, I am being overtaken by one person. Now let's just get on to inside of the limited shop as well. We're gonna be inside of this thing. Inside of the shop, we have owned a 4GT and a hot rod as well. We cannot able to purchase anything but beyond ourselves to buy any more of these things. So we cannot able to afford of these things, the agency as well, and the V8 muscle that we just taken by some sort of a vehicle like legal means over here. So we're probably owned of this vehicle, and these three new cars will be releasing in 4 more days and 14 hours, but 7 minutes. But it's time to get all the way for just a few more days. We got every single cars from this Halloween event, and we're gonna be trying to make something a little bit to do so. But we're going to be ready for another time. Hopefully I'm not gonna be stressed out. So the first thing, we got all of the Halloween cars. We got everything itself. Right, this is the last year we got this vehicle, the GT1 from the last year. We just eventually got this car from even not yesterday as well. We're gonna be turning off the volume as well. I'm not very sure we're gonna be closing down this volume. So looks like it's time to get the appearance, rim costume as well. Now let's get around for the sport rim. And we're gonna be finding somewhere other muscle. I'm not pretty sure it was gonna be always saying no. But looks like we're gonna be doing for a rim default. Let's find somewhere else that we're gonna be loading for efficiently to do so. It's gonna be still loading, but there it is. We have equipped it one, but we cannot able to purchase anything that the GTE rim is just completely purchased here along. So all you have to do is find any more of these things. So it looks like we got anything but beyond of these things. What about some sort of a Hot Wheels rims? I'm not sure it was unavailable. So looks like we cannot able to find somewhere other new rims. But most likely these things were slightly expensive. So I'll be choosing otherwise. It's not gonna be pretty here to do so. But anyways, it will be a lot more like these limited cars as well. We cannot buy these carbon fiber things as possible, and I'm not sure that we're gonna be buying for any more of these rims. I'm not sure this isn't gonna be incomplete as well. So the stronger rims, and we're very sure we're gonna be buying this for $15,000. So I'm not gonna be accepting this or whatever that we're just gonna be. Cannot believe this isn't what I just trying to buy something. I'm going for this one. Nope. I mean this isn't gonna be going for around for many more of these rims as well. I'll be purchasing one rim at a time, and it's gonna be taking a little bit too much and very much as possible. So without further, I just completely notice that we're just gonna be find some rims, and then I'll be buying shortly straight into some other kinds of rims. So it looks like it's been too much, I guess. After being taking for a lot of minutes to find, there we go. We just gonna be trying to buy some of one thing as before, like this one. This is the Dodge Challenger Demon rims. Of course, that I just didn't got here. Until many more of these things I cannot believe to buy. Wait, what about this? No. Not of course this one. I cannot find it. So what about other kinds of rims? Wait, did I just own a vehicles or something? We cannot able to buy somewhere other kinds of vehicles. Now let's get back onto the top of the course. Now I'm not sure if we're pretty buying of these rims. That will cost it too much as well. So looks like we cannot able to buy so many more rims. I guess it's gonna be about too much overall. It's been some sort of hours to find any rims as possible, because weaker rims means it's going to destroy yourself itself. The gun, that which is try to say the wrong things as well. So it's been a lot of miles, of course, and the custom rims that I just eventually don't want. So all you have to do is find something even more different. I'll be taking more hours, it will be taking a lot. And then what do we have? Some sort of a little bit cheap tires as well. But not goes on to these ones as well. Now I cannot believe trying to buy things a little bit one for sure. We can't able to purchase one or other. So I have rather to do things to do so. Are we finding any perfect rims as possible before I just gonna be trying to find any more rims that we just didn't gotten so much? But whatever we try to do, if we're gonna be trying to buy somewhere for $5,000 in cash, so looks like we just eventually got there, and I just admit to change any rim time to do this. The GTE rim that I just currently owned, what I just pretty owned for so much. Now we're gonna be finding some other rims, and we're gonna be checking this out, and let's just give himself a go, or something is literally we wanted to buy. So this is even pretty perfect to do, but another thing itself that we cannot able to buy it like this thing. So I eventually buy all of the rims, and looks like it was getting dark. I cannot able to turn on the headlights on, and most likely we're ready. I'm not sure that we're gonna be ready for so much. So we're in the state of Florida, of course. That this is the license plate that we have occurred that we're using in California as well. So the current stage is California, and I'm not gonna be making towards like this thing. So looks like everything is just the same as license plates as before. We're gonna be using for spring colors as well. So I'm gonna be using for the performance upgrades. The tires are racing tires, and I couldn't able using for such as aerodynamics. We just got for the wing number 7. So we got everything of this itself for the appearance, the paint, and what about the secondary color? It was absolutely nothing as well. So looks like we're gonna be keeping that self for green, and we're not gonna be modified like these things as well. So let's just doing the suspension height as well. So let's just doing for a ground scraper, which is turned into a race car as well. So I'm probably not sure. We're going to screw it all the way down. It looks like it's pretty even perfect. So I forgot to lower the cars down, and probably we're officially not ready to do so. Whatever, we try to start anyways, because even for the off-road suspension, it looks like it's even a lot. Not a lot more worse is even going down for doing the suspension height. Let's just try to do for a ground scraper. Wait, is this thing gonna be officially not that I use this for 10,000? So I'll be going for lower, I guess. So let's just exiting this out, and looks like how this vehicle got lowered. So eventually the wheels is absolutely gonna be making throughout with this thing as well. So we're going to be using for a suspension. Let's return back into stock, and I'm not sure that we're causing this for a waste of money, and we needed to get a little bit for things of sure. So I'm fine. We're ready to do this. Now, let's just set right here into 4. Let's good to go enter out for oneself. We cannot able to enter throughout for the dealership, but eventually I do not able to buy some cars. But it looks like I'll be still collecting some pumpkins for more, and a lot more will be coming in soon. So looks like my internet connection is reinstabled back. That sends everybody's race in progress. I'm pretty sure that we're going to be spectating as well. The pumpkin shop is going to be cost for Robux, so event ends in 14 days. Because our last thing we wanted to do until last more days to be for much more like itself. So let's just do for the R35 versus McLaren 720S. So let's turn on the lights on, and we're going to give ourselves a good music to do this. So we're gonna be making towards like it's going to be green flags in the air, and let's just try to make itself for an complete oversteer. I'm gonna be making things ourselves good. I'm making sure he's gonna be pretty used on night trucks all overall, and I just missed the purple pumpkin, which is cost for 5 pumpkins, I guess. That must be red pumpkin over here. And a yellow pumpkin that will get for 2 kinds of pumpkins as well. So we're still going anyways, as a very cost a little bit for it just as well. I'm going to meet that cell for another race. It's going to be pretty loud as the Ferrari SF90 Stradale, which is completely finishing for over 53 seconds. 47 pumpkins we absolutely got here. And now it's time to sell of these vehicles what I just pretty got here. So eventually we're going to be about to say goodbye to the R35. So I'm not going to be going for one more race to do, unless I'll be selling my Supra as well. So let's do one more race. We're going to be trying to making towards blast itself for one thing. We're good to go on these rims as well. So I forgot to that we just telling for this part, we're gonna be making changes in Vehicle Tycoon as well. So probably it's not Vehicle Tycoon, it's the Vehicle Legends, I guess. Did I just eventually miss? But I just eventually did not. So looks like I got 2106 pumpkins. We just eventually collect here for once again more, and to do so. That the last time's video that we just gotten everything, of course. What the R35 had just completely left off the race. Wait, isn't just probably not to do. Even when we like ourselves to do what we try to take around here. So in this Halloween race, wait, he's still into this race. I'm so dominated a little bit this. I'm gonna be showing how that we're eventually patches here, and that the Nissan GTR Nismo around here, it's still in progress, but eventually we got these 1 and 2 cars. Oh no, we got ourselves for a big revenge. Looks like we just got into the Porsche. Now we're just gonna be doing for a 3-ride battle. I have to leave this race right now before anything is not gonna be literally to do what is worse. I think we're just gonna be about to overtake the Porsche, which is the all-wheel drive. I'm going to get away of these other kinds of these people. And we're still using around the night trucks over here. And I'm just gonna be completely run out of juice overall. That is something is literally going to get ourselves weird. And before I'm just gonna be completely reach ourselves for the 4th gear, I'm going to be getting away of these people. And what I just expected that we're gonna be getting more. Let's just leave it away, and we're gonna be finding anything as possible. So I just complete in 50 seconds time, and it's time to sell this one car.